Hello everyone, today I am here with a review of Assassin's Creed 4. The background gameplay is going to be me getting 100% on the game, so I feel like I could probably get a review in this game considering I've gotten 100% on it. So let me start off with the storyline. I can say that I can see why people were a bit disappointed about the fact that your player isn't a real assassin, and he's just kind of a guy that killed an assassin and took his suit. So I could see why there was a bit of unhappiness there, but after you get through that, I felt like the storyline was perfect. I felt like it was intense, not too much just walking around tracking people, and you can go and kill someone. So that was I really did like the story, and I feel like I was getting the feels at the end of the story when Mary or whatever her name was, when Anne started singing. I was like, whoa. So let me go on to ship battling and basic combat. So ship battles, I loved going around destroying ships and boarding them, and I felt like it was just really well thought out, and I loved it. The basic combat, I felt like they brought it back to how it used to be before AC3, and they made it so that it was, you couldn't take on 100 people without dying. I probably died around 20 times during the game while boarding ships or trying to take on, 50 people at once. So, it was I think it was well balanced like it used to be. And, same controls as AC3, which I did like AC3's controls better than the original Assassin's Creed's. But I really hope in the next game that the parkour is helped out. And that's what I'm going to go into next. The parkour in this game nothing really changed. I felt like I was still jumping onto things that I didn't want to jump onto. And really it was very glitchy. Like I was going to jump off a building and I would just run up to the building, and it was an easy drop, and I would jump off into a haystack, and I would miss the haystack. I was looking right at it. I tried to do a leap of faith and I missed the haystack. So they're gonna have to fix that in ACU, or Assassin's Creed Unity. The next part is probably fast travel and how that worked. I felt like it was very well thought out. Again, this entire game was well thought out, where you need to go to the location. To figure out the locations, you need to get to the naval base, and to get to the naval base, you have to destroy it and take over it. So I thought it was very, it was on the edge of too much time and not enough time. I had too much time, getting rid of the bases, but then you realize that, the game is done. It took me about, 4 months to finish the game, and now I had no games to play because the Destiny beta just ended. So I felt like it was almost too quick. Or that might just be me being me. And the next part is the collectibles. I collected every single collectible in the game. Obviously, you can see in the background, but they were well spaced, I think, and easy to get to on the islands. The last I think Animus fragment I collected was extremely hard to get to. It was in the same location you're looking at now, and I just couldn't figure it out. It took me like 30 minutes to figure out how to get to it. So the next part is outside of the Animus. I really liked it. I got all of the sticky notes and everything in there, and I watched all the videos, I read everything. I thought that was amazing, because I've always wanted to be able to do stuff out of the Animus, and, you get a little bit of that during all the Assassin's Creeds, but you never really got that, what you got in this game, and what you got in all the other Assassin's Creed, where it's a free world outside of the, Animus, where you can just walk around and do as you please. So, the next part is probably, my overall review of the game. My overall review of the game was definitely a 4.5, because I felt like there almost wasn't enough content, because I finished it in 4 months. I couldn't finish. It took me about 4 months to finish a little bit of AC3. It took me 4 months of that. Like, it took me 4 months to get the collectibles, finish the story mode, and then I didn't even finish the game because of how much other stuff you had to do. So that's why it only gets at 4.5, not enough content, and then you had to buy stuff. So that's my review of the game, and thanks for watching, guys.